Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, look at this thing. Jumped up. Look at this. Huge, huge, huge jump. All right, let's set this up. Let's set this up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. What's going on, James? What's up? My guy. All right, perfect. Okay, so obviously because of this big jump, we're gonna have to kind of see where she can kind of come down to. I'm thinking obviously this 34,700 area, 34,700 area, kind of this area here, because she's just running right now. Let's see. Core CPI was this morning. Retail sales. We do have more news, yellow news coming up. Actually, it looks like it's kind of already all happened. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. Honestly, I'm gonna mark this up here. I'm gonna show you kind of where I'm looking at this thing to pull back to. This is where I'm looking at. Because if you go out to the higher time frames, obviously with that big of a jump, if you go out to the higher time frames, this was really her last peak. This was really her last peak yesterday. Um, and so again, like that's kind of like her floor right there, honestly. I mean, she hasn't had a move like that, and man, look at this day. Yep, and look, that was the height of yesterday's height, and then she fell. And she hasn't been up here. Look at that. She hasn't been up in this area, this 34,950. She hasn't been there since December. Check that out. So she hasn't been up here since December. Okay. So again, we may be looking at a sell to sell this thing off. And I think that that might be what a lot of people are looking to do. Because again, like just based off of how high she's gone, I don't know how much more she can go. Do you know what I mean? Because again, if you look at this, we're in July. She hasn't been up this high since, like I said, December 13th. And again, it was CPI news that took her that high. It was CPI news that took her that high. And again, we had CPI news this morning as well. And again, all I did is I went to Forex Factory. I went to Forex Factory and I just put in today the date. I put in this date. I put in December 13th and looked up what news we had. And that's what we had. I just don't know that I'm looking for a buy, guys, because obviously, like, just where she's at, just based off of like day, just based off of day, and going back and looking at exactly kind of where she's at, she hasn't been this high. She hasn't been this high. She hasn't been this high since December 13th. That's crazy. So again, I definitely see a huge kind of sell off. So let's see what we can get into. Let's see what happens here. All right, there she goes. She's going to continue to fall, and I think she's going to continue to fall hard. So. And again, we're just looking for a quick in and out. So I'm actually going to look at this here. If she comes back up here to the top, I'm going to get in for a sell. Okay. And the reason being that I'm looking at a sell is obviously when you go out to this day chart, she has not been this high since December 13th of 2022. Okay, so I feel that we're going to see a big sell-off to kind of correct a lot of this. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Does that make sense? How's everybody doing? Does everybody see that analysis? Does everybody see that analysis? Does that make sense, guys? We haven't been this high since December 12th, December 13th of 2022. Okay. So again, like we're gonna definitely correct. We're not gonna continue just to climb. We're gonna definitely correct. We're gonna correct this, and then find an area of support, and then kind of level off. What does everybody think about that? So again, let's go out to the day chart. Look at this, guys. And again, this is just simply just doing an analysis. So this is where we're at. So she has not climbed this high since this date here, which is December 13th. Okay. So again, she's going to sell off and correct. She's going to sell off and correct. And that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for her to climb back up here. I'm going to wait for her to climb back up here. If we can get about, I think she might honestly just bounce off of this 800 here. So I'm going to get in. I'm going to get in here at the top of this wick. If she comes back up to the top of this wick, I'm going to get in. And again, this could be one of those trades, guys, where you literally just trail the stop, because again, she's gonna fall, and she could possibly fall for about 100 plus. You know what I mean? To obviously correct. And if we go to like a 4 hour, we can see here that this is the last floor. The top of this wick here is the last floor. So we could see her possibly drop about 50, 100, 150 points and correct. Okay? So I'm going to get in here. I'm going to get in here at the top of this wick. If she comes back up here, I'm going to get in. I missed it. But obviously, if she flies, then I'm obviously going to get out. Do you know what I mean? So again, we're going to keep an eye, but I'm actually going for the sell-off. So come on up. I'm going to wait for her to come up about 10 points. I'm going to wait for her to come up about 10 points. You could have already gotten in, and you could have already been securing the bag. And again, we're going for 1%. We're going for 1%. So literally what I did, guys, is I literally just set a sell limit. I just set a sell limit at 800. Okay? I set a sell limit at 800. And when I opened up two trades. So I took two sell limits, two pending trades at 34,800. 34,800, I have two pending trades. We would have had a 15 point profit right now if we would have gotten in right up here, but we did not. All right, so let's just wait for her to come back up, and we're gonna catch a bag. Here we go. Let's go. Come back up, US30. I'm going to get in right there as well. I'm going to get in right there as well. Because she may not come up any further. We'll see. So I'm looking for 1% on this account. Looking for 1%. I didn't even set a TP on this. I'm just waiting for a drop. I'm just waiting for a big drop. And I'm going to get in again. Oh, I don't know if she's going to let me. So I'm just waiting for a big drop. We're already in huge profit right now. I don't know if I'm gonna get back in. Let's see if she comes back up. All right, I'm in again. I got two trades open. I am going to delete those 800s because obviously I don't want to over leverage. So I'm at a good spot right now where again, I'm just going to wait for her to drop. And this could be the only two trades that I make. If I can get to 1%, that's all that I'm looking for, guys. Even if she falls like 200 points, 1% is what I need. That's all that I need. And we're not going to be greedy. 1%, and we did what we needed to do. So I got two trades. I'm going to let them just play out. We're literally in profit right now. We're about 7 points in profit. 7 points in profit. We're falling. We're dropping just as I said we were going to. So if you got in, you should be in profit right now. Who's in that trade? Give me some sixes in the chat if you're in the trade right now. We are in profit. Let's go. So we're just going to wait for a drop. Let's go. We're going to wait for this drop. So we're literally just being patient right now, guys. We have two trades open, and we're just bouncing right now. There's not a whole lot of movement right now. We're just bouncing right now. So I'm waiting for a big drop. If we can drop about 50 points, I'm done. We are done. If we can get 50-point drop right now in this session, that would be a 100-point drop for two trades. We're done. Okay? Like I said, the reason why I'm taking this sell, is she hasn't been up this high since December 13th. Okay? She obviously just can't continue to fly up. There has to be a pullback. There has to be a correction. Okay? So again, we can't say, oh, she's climbing, let's continue. You know, this is one of those things where we have to look and analyze and say, what's the right move here? You know what I mean? And keep in mind, I'm not planning on sitting in this trade. I'm planning on getting my bag and getting out. So again, I just need a pullback. If I can get a pullback of 50 points, guys, and I can capitalize on that on two trades, that's 100 points. And we're done for the session. All right. We're already in profit. And like I said, 1%. If I get 1%, that's what I'm looking for today. 1%. And again, you get out when you want to get out. You're in full control. You can get out when you want to get out. Absolutely, we love blues. And again, we're scalpers. I'm a scalper. So again, whether I go against the trend or whether I go with the trend, at this point, I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm looking at the macro of the situation. She's higher than she's been for the last 7 months. She has not been this high since December 13th of 2022. That was 7 months ago, guys. So again, she's got to correct this move. She's got to correct this move, and she always does. She always corrects this move. And that's what we're waiting on. Okay? So again, boom, there we go. We're in profit. We're in blue. We're in blue on 2 trades. Like I said, if we can get a 50-point drop, where again, I'm estimating 50, 100, about 125-point drop. Because again, when we come down, this is her floor right here. The top of this wick is where I see her bouncing. Because there's nothing else in front of her. There's nothing else in front of her. Okay, there's nothing else in front of her, guys. And again, I could be wrong. And if she continues to fly up, then I'll get out. But again, that's what my gut's telling me. That's what I'm looking at. So again, like I said, I could be wrong. There's not a right or wrong. It's more of just based off of my analysis and what I'm looking at. It makes sense to me. It makes sense that they're going to sell off right now. Because there's got to be a correction. She can't just keep flying up. Look at this. Opening bell. She's just been flying for the last 30 minutes. She's just been flying. Look at this last half hour. Look at that. In a half hour. Look at that move. What is that? I'm curious. Let's get this move. In the last half hour, look at this move. Woohoo! 268 points moved in the last half hour, guys. The last half hour candle, 268 points. You can't tell me she's not gonna fall. You can't tell me that she's not gonna fall and correct some of that. $268-point move in a half hour. Imagine if she falls even half of that in the next 20 minutes. So again, guys, that's where I'm at. That's why I took the trade that I took. All right, guys, we're just being patient right now. We're in 2 trades. There's obviously not a whole lot of movement right now. There's not a whole lot of movement. We're waiting for buyer. We're waiting for these sellers to come in and sell this market off. We're waiting for these sellers to come in and just sell this market off. So obviously she's pulled back. She's pulled back up to the top here where she actually came this morning. I'm actually at about 20 points pullback right now. 20-point pullback right now. And you can see how hard she bounces, about 3 or 4 points once she gets to that height. Okay, so again, I'm just being patient to wait for this drop. And that would be a great level to get in. If you're not in this trade, this would be a great level to get into right now for a sell. We're just being patient right now, guys. She's dropping. We got a minute 30 on this candle. We have a minute 30 left on this candle. We have a minute 20 left on this candle. Let's see if I get a quick little 10 point bag real quick. All right. Be patient here. We got 47 seconds left on this candle. 47 seconds left on this candle. Let's get a big drop, US30. Come on. Let's get a big drop. Come on. $29 seconds left on this candle. Three seconds left on this candle. Let's go. Big drop. Come on, US30. There we go. Come on. Continue to fall. Let's go. Get out of here. Get back down here. Come on. All right. We're not going to stay in this too much longer if she continues to pull. So we're gonna see here what happens in this next 5 minutes, okay? And again, I'll reset and get a little bit higher. Let's go. Come on, big drop, US30. And again, guys, this is just based off of what I'm doing. Doesn't necessarily mean that this is what you have to do. But again, I made the decision just based off of daily highs, based off of where she's, how high she's gone. And then obviously just, I want to see a correction. And that's what we're going to see right now. Okay. So again, we have a big drop going right now. Okay, I did open up. I did open up here. Okay, so I am in profit on one trade. And I'm going to pull back about 15 points on 2 trades. All right. So again, we want to break below this 34,800. We want to get below this 34,800. We got 28 minutes left on this hour candle. Again, this is a game of patience right now, guys. This is a game of patience right now. Come on, US30. Give me a big drop. Let's go. You can continue to climb, but again, let's correct first. Let's make a correction. All right, let's go in here. Let's make some changes real quick. All right, guys. So we're just being patient right now. We're waiting for a big move. This is a trust your trade situation for me. Like I'm going to wait for this correction. And again, she's dropping now, so I'm just gonna be patient and wait. And that's where we're at right now. Obviously, she's just consolidating. We've had some consolidation, pulled up a little bit, but again, I'm not over leveraged, so I'm okay. Let's go. Big drop, US30. Big drop. Let's go. Let's go. Big drop, US30. Let's go. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Hope everybody's had a good week. We actually got 1% yesterday. We got 1% yesterday on our account. We will do the same thing today. We will get 1% today. We will get 1% today. We will get 1% today. Drop it like it's hot. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Let's go. Big drops, US30. Get down here. Let's go. Stop playing around. Let us just get a bag and do what you got to do for the rest of the day. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you go to the moon. Just let's just get a bag. Let's correct for about 50 points. Drop for about 50 points. Give me a bag and we're done for today. Honestly, that's all that I need you to do. You continue to rise, but let's just have a 50-point drop first. Let's sell off about 50 points. Also, one of the things yesterday, guys, that I shared is I did share that if you go to my Forex funds, the CEO did mention that there is no more time limit. There's no more time limit on evaluations. There's no more time limit on evaluations. So again, if you under leverage and you properly leverage and you properly trade your account, again, just small jabs, you can get through those evaluations. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, there's no time frame anymore. And that was on the Facebook. That was on my Forex funds. Wow, she continued. She's going, guys. She's going. We're gonna look at getting out here. I'm not gonna hold on to this. I'm at my threshold right now, 50 points. Let's see if she drops. Let's see if she drops, and then I can get back in. But I'm not gonna continue to hold this, guys. Sorry. I'm at about a 3% loss right now. 1% each trade. I got 3 open. Again, we are dropping right now. So I'm gonna kind of trust this trade really quick and see kind of where we're at. But again, I'm not gonna hold too much longer just due to the fact that, again, like, you know, I'm just not going to do it. And again, like I said, I made the trade based off the analysis that I made. And again, like I said, there's not a right or wrong. There's no one that can predict what's going to happen. And that's where we're at. You know, as I simply just made the decision, I went with it, and that's what I did. So again, there's not a right or wrong, because again, if it would have fell 50 points, we'd be in a different situation. So again, she obviously pulled up 50 points before she's going to fall. So yeah, but I'm going to get out right now. I'm getting out right now. Okay. I did get out. So I'm going to share this post with you guys. I'll put it in the chat. Okay. So again, obviously, guys, she's not ready to correct. We pulled up. Okay, I got out. I got out with about a 3% lesson. Okay, I'm going to be patient and wait and see if we can get a correction. If we can get a consolidation, and then we can find a move down, then that's what I'll look for. But again, as of right now, she's still wanting to kind of make a move here. And again, she could come all the way up here to this daily high. Like, she just hasn't been up here since December 13th. I was hoping that I could catch a drop, but that didn't happen. And again, we took about a 3% lesson, which we're okay. And again, guys, if you guys are looking at doing funded trading, if you guys are looking at getting into funded trading, at the bottom of each of my YouTubes, there is a link, okay? And that link, again, I've been trading with my Forex funds for a while now. I am a VIP. And so again, utilizing that link could definitely give you a little bit of a discount off of your account as well. Okay. So again, guys, I'm not in any trades right now. I actually got out. Just due to the fact that she was continuing to pull. And again, my threshold is 50. So again, we literally got out at 50. Okay, she literally let's kind of go over what's happened. Okay. She came here. She respected, then she broke it. When she broke it here, this is when we kind of kept our eye on it. She broke it here, that's when we kind of kept our eye on it. And so now we're seeing her climb, okay? So again, until we see some consolidation, okay, you were just kind of trying to jump in now, hoping and guessing that she's going to continue to rise. And again, when we go out to the day chart, there has to be a correction. There has to be a correction, and there will be a correction. Okay? So she could possibly make it all the way up to this 34,950. And this is the last high. Tuesday, December 13th was the last time that she was up here. So I was trying to see if I can get a correction. She obviously pulled up about 50 points on us. So again, there will be a correction. It's just a matter of where that correction will happen. Okay. So again, guys, like I said, I'm out. She did not go in the direction that I expected her to at that time. There will be a correction. Okay. It just did not happen on our watch. But you know what? We made a decision. I went with it. We're okay. Okay, we did get 1%. We are 2% down for the week. Okay, and again, I will definitely keep an eye we're only obviously 47 minutes into the session. So over the next hour, I usually trade between 9 and 11 Central Standard Time. If I see a correction happening, okay, then I could possibly get back in. But we're going to see what happens. We're going to let her just kind of do her thing right now. And like I said, if you want to look for a buy, maybe look for a buy at this last point of break, at this last support break. You could possibly look for a buy there. So have her come down maybe have her come down about 30 points and maybe look for a buy. Again, there's not a right or wrong. You know what I mean? There's not a right or wrong. There's no one that can predict what this market's going to do. Okay? Does that make sense, guys? Give me a 3 in the chat if that makes sense. 3's in the chat if that makes sense. Again, we can't predict, but again, we also have the skill set to be able to get in and out. We have the skill set to be able to look at it, to be able to look at wicks, to be able to look at bodies, to look at volume, to look at many different things. And like I said, look at this, guys. Look how long she's consolidated here. And we were trying to catch little bags. And then obviously she broke. She broke this morning to the upside. Well, look at this. Look how long she's consolidated. I mean, if you go out to the day candles, you can get a better idea. Okay. Awesome. I appreciate it, Reggie. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Okay, I am going to get my 1% today. I obviously need to wait and just see what happens here. Just wait and see how this market corrects. See what happens. See if we come back down here and then continue to pull up. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go here. Like I said, once again, guys, I appreciate all the support. I truly do. Again, I enjoy really getting on and really just, having these conversations with you guys and really helping. Again, this has been a journey that I've been on now for a little over 3 years. And again, just very exciting. I mean, for what it's done, how it's allowed me to do the things that I do today. Again, it's just been an amazing journey. And like I said, it is a skill set that, again, we can jump on here. We can get 1% a day, and really have an impact with not only our own lives but those around us. And again, it really, this game it's all emotion. I can get mad and upset about a lesson, but at the end of the day, I also know that I have a skill set that I can get on tomorrow. I can, get on here in the next half hour, which I'm looking for, obviously, kind of what I'm going to do here. So again, like it's also just consistency and discipline. But again, if you can keep the emotion out of it, if you can, stop looking at it from a standpoint of, you know, trading with vengeance, or revenge trading and things like that. But really look at it as, what, I'm going to look at the chart. I'm going to make the best analysis that I can. I'm going to be confident in that analysis. And if she goes in my direction, awesome. If she doesn't go in my direction, guess what? Tomorrow's a new day. And like I said, you know what? We looked at this and said, hey, she hasn't been up here since December 13th. Is this going to be a point where she corrects? Could she correct? And she did not. She pulled up about 50 points on us. We ended up getting out at about the 50-point thresh mark. She's now continuing to pull up. She's pulled up about 100 points from where we wanted to really see a correction. So again, she's not done climbing. But if we go out to the day chart, and we scroll over, okay, the last time that she was this high was Tuesday, December 13th. Tuesday, December 13th. That was 7 months ago. Okay. All right. So again, we're seeing territories right now that we haven't seen in about 7 months. Okay. That's great. That's awesome for the economy. But there also has to be a correction. There must always be a correction, guys. There's always going to be a correction. Okay, let's take a look at this. Look at this candle here. This was Wednesday, July 12th. Shot up here. What did she do? She corrected. Okay, she corrected. Then came up. Okay, look at this. We had this big run here. We had this big run. Okay, let's look at this. Look at this, guys. She corrected into the 0.5, 0.618 area. Pulled up, corrected down into the fib area. Boom. Corrected again down in the fib area. Now she's launched. Now she's shot up. Okay, so again, there's so many tools. There's so many tools. There's so many tools out there, guys, that we can use. Do you know what I mean? Like, I haven't pulled out a fib for a minute. But again, it also tells me where we're at. Okay, so let's look at this here. Let's pull this fib out. This is kind of the area that we're looking at. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say the correction could be? What did I say the correction could be? Right there. I said the correction could be right there. And what zone is that in? 0.618, the golden zone, 0.50. Why? Because that's where the floor is. That's where the floor is, guys. All right. Does that make sense? I mean, guys, if I have to get technical here, we can get technical, but at the end of the day, we don't have to. You know what I mean? Like, I simply just made a decision based off of where she's at. I analyzed it, and I was confident in that, and I made that decision. Didn't go in the direction that I wanted her to, but at the end of the day, she has to correct, and she will correct. In the meantime, do I look for a buy opportunity? Here's the deal. I'm not going to just jump in and hope she continues to rise. Does she break this area? Does she break this area of support right here? Does she break this area of support, or does she retest it? So wait for the retest. Wait for this retest. Wait for that retest. Wait for that retest. Or wait for that drop. That's it, guys. Wait for this retest. Boom. Shoot up. Or get you a bag. She breaks this area, 5 points down. Boom. Retest. Boom. There's always going to be a retest. There's always going to be a retest. Always going to be a retest. Okay. What do we see her do? Broke here. What were we waiting on? This was the move we were waiting on. Retest. Fall. That's what we were waiting on. Didn't happen that way, guys. Didn't happen that way. So again, guys, I hope that you guys got something out of this. Again, we literally just broke down what's happening here. So again, I'm going to keep an eye right here. $34,825. $34,825. That's really kind of an area that I'm looking at right now. Okay. And again, I'm going to paint it out. Okay. So that's kind of what can happen. If you're looking for the buy, that's what you're looking for. Is you're looking for this retest. You're looking for this retest. So again, guys, I hope that helps. I hope that helps. But again, thank you guys so much. Again, I appreciate all the support that you guys continue to give me. Really just the love. Again, definitely continue to share. Obviously, I do this YouTube channel, as again, I really truly enjoy it. I really truly enjoy just jumping on, and just really sharing my journey. That's what it's about. It's not about just making a video. It's really just turning the camera on and just documenting, really my journey, and just documenting, what's going on. My camera died. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second.